Welcome to this LibreOffice Calc lesson on random numbers and using the fill series. Getting random numbers in cells is easy. Just drag and select a range of cells where you want the random numbers to appear. You may also want to format the range at this time. I'm going to press Shift-Control-4 to format the cells for currency. Now go to the Edit menu and choose Fill, then click on Random Number, or use the menu shortcut. Hold down Alt, press EIA. Under Random Number Generator, choose a distribution. For most purposes, uniform or uniform integer will do. Uniform will produce random numbers between the minimum and maximum values you specify in these text boxes. I'll put 100 in the maximum and 10 in the minimum. Press Enter. Always put the maximum value in first. I've found that if the minimum is entered before the maximum, it goes back to 1 after a maximum is entered. Now it has generated a series of random numbers. Since I already formatted the range for currency, I don't need to enable rounding under the options. Keep hitting the Apply button and you'll get a different series of values. If you see a series you want to keep, don't press OK. When you press the OK button, it will produce another series. Press the Close button at the top of the dialog. Here's an example of what the series will look like if you don't format the range. I'll drag and highlight, then hold down Alt, press EIA, Distribution Uniform. I'll make the maximum 1000 this time, and the minimum 100. Press Apply. Now if I check Enable Rounding, I can control how many decimal places appear. I'll make it 2. Press Apply. If you want integers, change the distribution to Uniform Integer. Now press Apply. Enable Custom Seed will set the initial value of the random sequence. Then choose the seed number. You get a particular series of values generated from that seed. Click the Apply button. If you press the Apply button again, you can't get any more series. It's locked on the seed you've chosen. When the Enable Custom Seed is off, the Apply button uses different seeds each time you click it, which I like better, so I don't use the Custom Seed option. I'd rather click the Apply button until I see a series I like. I'll close this dialog. Here's a trick to get a series of random dates. First type the minimum date in one cell and then the maximum date in another. Drag and highlight the cells and press Shift-Control-1 to format the dates as numbers. Now select a range of cells where you want the dates to appear. Press Shift-Control-3 to format the cells for date. Hold Alt, press EIA. Choose Uniform Integer for distribution. Now type the later date value into the maximum and the earlier date into the minimum. Then press Enter. Hit Apply to change the series of dates you get. The random number generator can't take dates in directly, so this is the way you have to do it. Keep hitting Apply until you see a series of dates you want, then remember, press the Close button at the top. Don't press OK. When you need a series of numbers or dates in a pattern, use the Fill series. You can either put the pattern of numbers you want into some cells first or specify the pattern in the dialog. For example, I have here 2 dates that are 7 days apart. Now I drag and highlight a range of cells, including the numbers. You could go to the Edit menu, choose Fill, then Series, or use the menu shortcut. Hold Alt, press EIE. Calc has already made the series type date and put in the start value, and the increment is set to 7. Click OK. As you see, the dates follow the same pattern down the rows. You could also have the dates go from later to earlier. I'll drag and highlight a range of cells. Press Ctrl-Shift-3 to format the cells for date. This time I'll use the dialog to choose the pattern. Hold down Alt, press EIE. For direction, choose Up. This will make the dates go from later to earlier. Under Series Type, choose Date. This time I want the dates to go up by 3 months each step. So set increments to 3. Choose Month under Time Unit. Start value 5, 1, 10. Click OK. As you see, the dates are now going from later to earlier in 3-month increments, and the start date is at the bottom of the column. With the fill handle, you can make numbers or dates increment by 1 when you move it down or across rows. With the fill series, you can make them increment by any number. I'll do 1 by columns this time. I'll type 1 into this column, then 3 into this one. Drag and highlight a range, including the numbers. Hold Alt, press EIE. As you see, it's already figured out what I want. The numbers go to the right. The start value is 1 and increments by 2. Click OK. Another feature of the fill series is the ability to have the increment multiply rather than add. I'll drag and highlight a range here. Hold down Alt, press EIE. For series, choose growth this time. Start value 2, increment 2. Click OK. As you see, the rows are multiplied by 2 each step. One more example. I'll have the numbers go up by 10 this time. I'll choose my range of cells, then Alt EIE. Start value 0. I'll put in an end value this time, 50. Then increment 10. Press OK. As you see, it did increment by 10 each time, and when the value got over 50, it stopped. But instead of leaving the cells blank like it should, I got error messages in them. I just wanted to show you this so you won't be surprised. Just drag and highlight the error cells and press delete to get rid of this mess. The random number generator and the fill series have a few bugs in them, but they could still be pretty useful. Well, that's it for this time. Thanks for watching.